Chairman of the Trade Subcommittee, a member of the Ways and Means Committee, Mr. Tiberi from Ohio.
Gentleman from Ohio is recognized for 3 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you for your leadership, incredible leadership on this debate about American leadership, quite frankly. Ladies and gentlemen, we are here to debate 3 bills today. Trade assistance for displaced workers, Trade Promotional and Accountability Authority that inserts Congress into the President's ability under the Constitution to negotiate a trade agreement with anybody he or she wants. And then finally, Customs and Enforcement. Enforcement is critical, ladies and gentlemen, and it's a bill I am so thrilled and honored to have the opportunity to introduce here in the House. This is a key bill as part of trade. And far too long, we haven't had as good of enforcement, quite frankly, as we need to have. And I'm committed to that. Now, let me just mention one thing. Trade deficits, trade surpluses. We have 20 countries that we have agreements with, trade agreements with, 20 of them. 2 of them happen to be on our borders, Mexico and Canada. You take out energy that we import from them, and I'd rather import it from them than anywhere else in the world. We have a trade surplus with those 20 countries. A surplus in manufacturing. My dad was in manufacturing. I already told you before, Mr. Levin's heard this 1,000 times, I think. He's probably tired of me hearing from it. My dad lost his job of 25 years. I lost my health care as a kid in the household, along with my sisters, long before NAFTA. Globalization began occurring, as Dr. Bustani said, after World War II. We can either engage or disengage. When we disengage, we lose. When America engages, we win. We can outwork anybody. What trade agreements do actually is break down barriers so we can compete. And then we have to have the enforcement piece. But ladies and gentlemen, that's what this is about. It's about breaking down barriers. My state of Ohio has been devastated by globalization. My dad's job before NAFTA was devastated by globalization. 48 countries in Asia have had trade agreements with each other. For the last 10 years, we're party to 2. The world's passing us by. We're being left behind. We can compete if we break down barriers. That's what we need to do today. Trade assistance. Insert Congress into the President's ability to negotiate, because he already has that ability. This doesn't change that. This inserts us. This inserts slow track. When that agreement, whatever that agreement is, in Asia, in Europe, 60 days in public before the President can sign it. 60 days. I wish I had 6 hours. 6 hours to review the Affordable Care Act before I had to vote on it. This is 60 days where members will have an ability to look at what was negotiated. And if we don't like it, we'll vote it down. We have the constitutional authority to do that. This is about jobs. Vote all 3 bills. Yes.
Gentleman from